Hi, everyone. I'm Mark Plunkett, and I'm the pastor of Heritage Presbyterian Church. This is our weekly devotional, and for this week, we're going to be talking about the very first sentence in the Bible from Genesis 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Lately, there has been an amazing telescope that NASA has launched. Even better than the Hubble telescope, even better than those gigantic telescopes that we have down here on the ground in the world. This one is called the Webb Telescope. And this one apparently can see things in the universe that we have never seen before, that are so far away that even the Hubble telescope couldn't see them, but the Webb telescope can. And it has pulled out some pictures that are just blowing the minds of astronomers. They look at it and they just go, "Oh my God, look at that! Ah!" And they're seeing things more clearly than they've ever seen before. And I think that's a wonderful thing. I love all the stories in the news about space and space travel and going and sending satellites up to different planets, and things like that. And also planning for the future. But an interesting thing happened. I hope you paid good close attention to the very, very start of this devotional. Because what I did was I showed a picture, the latest picture that the Webb telescope took, of galaxies that are so distant that we are looking back in time almost to the beginning of whatever we think the beginning was. The Big Bang is the theory. And they think it's that, okay, here is about when time started, when the Big Bang occurred. And they've always kind of estimated, around about 13 billion years ago. Okay, 13 billion years ago. Here's the problem, though. When they look back at this one particular set of galaxies, they have found out that they are older than 13.7 billion years. These galaxies should be a certain color. They should be blue. Blue would mean that they were new ones. So looking way back in time, looking near the beginning of when time should have started, those galaxies that were created should be blue, because that would show that they were new. They're red. Red shows that they're old. Now, here's the problem. Here's the head pounder. How could we look back with our telescope and see that far back into the past when the Big Bang should have occurred fairly recently and see old galaxies? That doesn't make any sense. And it messes with our head, because scientifically we want to figure it out. We want to know. And the astronomers whose minds were kind of blown by some of the stuff the Webb telescope was showing us are completely blown, because this doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense compared to what they thought. They're going to have to change some things in their theories. And in all of this, I hang on to the first verse in Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. When was the beginning? I don't know. Do you know? Scientists don't know. We don't know. I don't know. God knows. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Now, how long did it take for God to do that? Well, we don't actually know for sure. And I'm perfectly okay with that too. That's not something that keeps me awake at night. I don't lie awake at night and think, "God, how long did it take you to make the earth?" I'm a lot more worried about a lot of things that are going on in my life right this second. I'm thinking about people that I know that are sick or hurt, or they've got surgeries coming up. I'm thinking about my 3 grandchildren. I'm thinking about the people in my life that I love. I'm thinking about my family. I'm thinking about my church. I'm thinking about my city, my state, and my country. I am not thinking about, when did God start the universe? I don't care. Maybe I should, but I don't care. So I'm going to end this message with 2 things. Number 1, I applaud the scientists that are going after this with everything they've got. I applaud those astronomers that are looking at all those pictures coming back from the Webb telescope, and they don't know what to make of them, but by golly, they're going to keep working on it. And number 2, I trust the God that I know and love in my own teeny, weeny, eensy, fallible, feeble human way. I trust that God, that whatever he did it out of love. And he did it at some point. Maybe someday I'll hear the answer to that. I hope so. And if not, I'm going to sing and be happy anyway. Amen.